edition of Entertainment News on the Gallery TV. My name is Shedra Victoria and I hope you're having a great quarantine. Please don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Why do we have to beg for everything? Simi asks Buhari. Popular Nigerian singer Simisola Ogunleye, simply known and addressed as Simi, has taken to her official Twitter handle to lament why everything must be begged for in the country. Pointing out she's currently without electricity in her house, the singer copied President Muhammad Buhari's official Twitter handle while venting her anger. She wrote, "Why can't they give people light? Why do we need to beg for everything? Please meet the people halfway or at least 20% of the way. It's hard to have it this hard. Please, empathy." And second on the headline says Nigeria slams Burna Boy for dragging Ricardo Banks over not being worthy. Burna Boy is currently receiving heat for an unprovoked jab at Ricardo Banks. The self-acclaimed African giant had called for any artist interested in a music challenge. When Ricardo expressed interest, he insinuated it was worth enough to challenge him. Many Nigerian music lovers online are not happy about this and have since reacted earlier on this. The controversial Nigerian singer Burna Boy set tongues working after he more or less dragged Ricardo Banks, calling him unworthy to get into a music challenge with him. When it came to tweeting controversial stuff, this wouldn't be the first time as Burna Boy would be asserting that he's a music god better than most Nigerian singers. So as to many, this was expected. However, many other social media users believe his tweet was not only disrespectful to Ricardo Banks, it also downplayed the former Marvin Signe's work as a musician. Some Twitter users even expressed the Banks was better than Burna Boy, who they believed sampled many of Fela's songs. Still on Burna Boy, just recently the singer spoke up on how he felt after losing out on the 2020 Grammy Award. Burna Boy admitted that he felt totally sick, but that the winner, Angelique Kidjo, helped him get through it by explaining everything he needed to understand about the Grammy. Meanwhile, earlier on, two Nigerian producers, Saz and Shizzy, had a music production battle on Instagram Live, and fans enjoyed every moment of it. However, many fans on Twitter believe Saz won the battle. This sparked the debate about who the greatest music producer is in Nigeria, with names like Phil, Saz, Heidi Kabasa popping up. One name, however, was constant, and that is Don Jazzy. Why many people were of the opinion that there were some producers that were better than Don Jazzy due to the number of hit songs they've produced. Majority of Nigerian music lovers, however, believe Don Jazzy was the better one. Here on the headlines also says Patoranking throws shade at singers doing music challenge instead of helping the poor. Patoranking has taken to social media to throw a subtle shade at singers doing online music challenge. The talented singer in a tweet stated that singers should be helping the less privileged during the lockdown. Some social media users believe his tweet wasn't necessary as musicians are simply keeping their fans entertained, following the new trend of Nigerian singers doing music challenge on Instagram Live, where singers play hit songs in a battle for the best singer. Many Nigerians seem to enjoy it and have called for many singers to partake in it. However, Patoranking was not impressed by this. He recently took to the Twitter platform to throw shade at singers doing the challenge instead of going out to help the less privileged on the streets who are most affected by the lockdown. He wrote, instead of we artists to come together and contribute money to support people, those ones we know they online know, we understand wetin giveaway means. People for slums and ghetto wey dey disadvantaged due to the COVID-19 lockdown. Una dey here dey talk about this versus this. Wise up. Explaining further to a fan who felt his tweet wasn't necessary, he stated that he used to hustle on the street and knew how much restriction on movement affect him as a hawker. He tweeted, "Bro, you won't understand. I used to stay on the street and I don't know how environmental sanitation days feel. How much more lockdown for 2 weeks and might be extended, who knows? Just facing reality from another angle." Many Nigerians react to the post, most of whom defended the singers during the challenge as they believe they are simply keeping the fans entertained due to the boredom the lockdown has caused. Nigerian singer Burna Boy has got fans buzzing on social media after his exchange with fellow singer Ricardo Banks. Ricardo Banks has accepted Burna Boy's call for a music challenge with any worthy person. After Ricardo said he was up for the challenge, Burna Boy said he asked for a worthy opponent. The Nigerian entertainment industry definitely live up to its description, seeing as many stars do not disappoint with their antics, which they sometimes display on social media. Grammy-nominated music star Burna Boy has got Nigerians buzzing on social media over his exchange with fellow musician Ricardo Banks. Burna hosted a question and answer season on his Twitter page, and a fan asked which music star he would be willing to have a hit battle with. The on the low crooner replied that he's willing to go toe to toe with any worthy challenger, and it can be musically or however they want it. Obviously seeing it as an opportunity to also show off his talent, another music star Ricardo Banks said that he is ready to challenge Burna Boy musically. Burna Boy then replied that even though he has a great love for Ricardo, he asked for a worthy challenger. As expected, the exchange has got Nigerians talking, with many people saying that Burna dragged his colleague. Just recently, Burna Boy has spoken up on how he felt after losing out on the 2020 Grammy Award. Burna Boy admitted that he felt totally sick, but that the winner, Angelique Kidjo, helped him get through it by explaining everything he needed to understand about the Grammy. And here on the headline says too, "This is my last tweet ever," Burna Boy says as he quits Twitter. Popular Nigerian singer Burna Boy took to Twitter to reveal he is leaving the app after he was dragged for turning down challenge with colleague Ricardo Banks. The singer tweeted, "This is my last personal tweet ever. I'm just gonna leave this app because apparently I'm too real for it." Everyone, please use this COVID-19 times to really find out what your true purpose in this world is. Train your mind and body to the fullest. Get closer to the Most High and your family. Find out who is truly for you and who is really your enemy. Let conscience and confidence lead you all, as it has led me all my life. Peace and love. And also, here is this one again. "I am not affected by what Nigeria says about me," Burna Boy says. Nigerian singer Burna Boy has made it known that he does not care about what Nigeria thinks about him. The singer made news yesterday after he took to social media to slam singer Ricardo Banks, implying that the former Marvin singer is not a good act. This got many dragging Burna Boy. The singer has now replied all his critics, saying he does not care about what they think of him. "If what Nigeria Twitter said about me had any effect on me, then I would be dead by now." There is even a Yoruba saying that translates, "He who says the truth would even find a mat to sleep on." But I have proved that to be wrong. You can take nothing from me. This is where we come to the end of today's edition of Entertainment News on the Gallery TV. I hope you're playing safe on this issue of coronavirus. Please play safe, and please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I still remain Shedra Victoria. I wish you a great weekend. See you next time.